The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hi everyone, Ron here at Ablesys. Welcome to the webinar. I'll be glad to go over the charts for you, take a look at today's results. And first we'll look at the stock chart. I would like to start with that because the software works just as well for stock trading, meaning options, great for options, long-term trading, doesn't matter. You can trade anything you like with the software. That's why everybody likes it, and it's really been nothing short of pretty fantastic this year, especially lately. And I'm going to show you the intraday also, because we really like the E-mini NASDAQ. It's our favorite intraday market to trade. It's really been just really, really great. I'll gladly show that to you. Of course, there's going to be losing trades too. That I can also guarantee you, that's for sure. Certainly no perfect system. But it's just been killing them, knocking it out of the park, and everybody's just really doing extremely well. And here's a CMG chart, okay, Chipotle. Now, this is daily, weekly. What we do is we combine two time frames into one chart. Two time frames get combined into one chart. Well, we like to get in at the beginning of the trend, of course, and the arrows pointing up, and they're blue, because blue means uptrend, red means downtrend, enable trend. So when you got a blue arrow pointing up, and you have a blue price bar, the first time that comes together, that's when we get the buy. We had that in 4 months ago at 800 on CMG. Each one of these black line is a month. Today's the first day of the month. This is 1 month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 4 months ago. So you say, okay, well, I mean, I can't get in now. You guys, great, great for everybody who got in at 800, and it's at 1372. I mean, that's just an incredible amount of money, especially if you got option trading calls. Oh my, that's really big money. However, get in at the beginning when the prices hit the dots. These are called support dots. These dots block the prices from going, look over here, stopped it from going lower. The price came back down, hit the dot, stopped. Came back down over here, hit the dot, stopped. Again here, and again, and again. And we put those dots in there days, sometimes weeks before that even happens. I mean, that's the beauty of it. Is not we're not, telling you what to do after the fact. Well, anybody could tell you that. I mean, that's cheating. But when the prices hit these dots, that's when they come back to support. These are perfect places to get into the trade if you didn't get in at the beginning. Obviously, it's much lower risk and more money to be made at the beginning of the trend. Nobody knows how long the trend is going to last. And of course, we're in a historic uptrend that lasts 5 or 6 months. So get in when the prices pull back. Perfect places to buy call options. Oh my, look at every time it hit the dots. Winner went up. Every single time. Every one of these trades is a winner. Every one of them. Not one loser. Every time it hit the dots. Now, obviously, if you got in at the beginning, that's even better. But you don't want to get in now. You want to get in on the pullbacks back to support. And we have all of these examples on the website. Grace and Sarjeet do a great job of putting this on the website. I'm going to show that to you right now. All the sweet spots. Is everybody saying, oh my God, these sweet spots are fantastic. I'd make a fortune. Well, yeah, you would. And here it is. And we put that on the website for you. So stock traders, look at all these examples. It's unbelievable. Every time the prices pull back down to the blue dot, it just bounces off and then goes up. This is band. This is CMG. All of these examples, and they're all all up to date. It's not like something from weeks ago or anything like that. Look at Tesla. Yeah. Now, if you had anybody who had Abletrend back in April and is a serious trader and takes the signals and doesn't trade on their emotions or their feelings and trades on the Abletrend signals, Abletrend algorithms, which have been consistent for 20 years. I mean, they got in at 160. It's at 479 now. It's insane. Just gone straight up. But it never once said to get out. That's the beauty of Abletrend. I mean, anybody who's taking these signals is making a ton of money. It never once said to get out. Anytime it hits the blue dot, There's where you want to add to your position if you're already in it, or if you didn't have the software then and just have it maybe a month or two ago, or we just got it recently, you get in when the prices hit the dots. And again, they're all on the website, all these examples of sweet spots. So take advantage of it. I mean, my God, the money is incredible. It's just incredible the amount of money that it's been making this year, and it never said to get out. Not one time on these stocks. And if it does, fine, you get out and you get right back in again when the bar turns back to blue. It's that simple. If you get stopped out or you get out for whatever reason, you get back in when you have a blue bar and a blue arrow. An arrow is the weekly buy signal. The dot is the daily buy signal. So just make sure you've got a daily dot and a weekly arrow, both blue. It's all color coordinated, so you can't get any simpler than that. And then you want to get in when the price hits the dots. That's all it is. Keep it simple, because it's working fantastic. Keep it simple. Don't make it harder than it is. Some people tend to do that, and I don't know why. It's so simple. The software's doing all. You can't believe the amount of calculations it's doing. These are very complex algorithms. We're making it simple, everybody, by just looking for blue bars and blue dots and blue X's or blue arrows. Everything just needs to be blue. But you can get in on a green bar, that's fine, when it pulls back to the dots, like right there, right there. Every one of these 20 or 25 signals were a winner. Every single one. That's impressive. Compare that to your trading, no matter of what you trade. Let's say, I know I like to trade Apple. Okay, great. All you do is type on the keyboard. And all I did was start typing. The box pops up. You click one frame, not one chart, one frame. Look over here. Apple hit the dots here a month ago at 95. We're at 134. Anytime it hits the dots, this is where you want to get in if you didn't get in at the beginning. Ablesys traders who had the software since April, oh my God, they're in it. By the way, just split adjusted today. They're in at 70, and it's they doubled their money. Imagine that, 100% on your money. I mean, the average is 10%. But my point is, test your stocks that you normally use with Ablesys when you get if you're on a trial. And I can tell everybody, continue to use what you're using, or at least compare the Ablesys signals to your signal during the 1 month trial. You'll be able to see in the first week. It's not even going to be a close comparison. And whatever works better, obviously, that's the one you want to buy or stick with. You're talking about thousands of dollars at risk when you're trading. So clearly, you want the best signals out there, because that could make or break you very quickly. This is our day trading chart. We call it a scalp. You could scalp with it. You can even do longer. You can even stay in the trades longer. It's very popular to stay in the trade short time. Most day traders like to get in and out fairly quickly. We use a 5-point target, and this is the mini Nasdaq, which is a much smoother chart to trade than any other E-mini. However, if you like E-mini S&P, fine, it works just as well for that. If you like the E-mini Russell, maybe you have a smaller sized account. You don't need to have that much money in your account. You can trade the E-mini Russell. It's $50 per point, just like the ES. It works fine for that too. So depending on the broker you use, the Nasdaq, you have to have a little more margin. You need a slightly bigger account. But you can still trade the E-mini Russell, RTY. It's fine, works just as good for that. But I pointed out here, every place there's a signal. And it's a very, very simple system. Anytime, again, the same thing when you get the first blue bar, you get the big dot, but the big dot didn't have the arrow underneath it. In fact, the arrow came in, a couple of minutes later. So right there's your trade. All we're looking for is 5 points. However, if the bar is blue, stay in the trade. It's going to go higher. Green means, neutral, but it could go up. Blue means I get out on blue. The software is telling us it's going higher. Get the next trade here. I mean, every time it hits the arrow, actually, there's one right here. Every trade it hits the arrow, anytime the price comes down, touches the blue dot, and closes at or above the blue dot, that's a trade. Every time it comes down and hits the blue arrow, like right here, touches it, go and close. Just make sure it doesn't close under the blue arrow or under the blue dot. If it does, no trade. But if it doesn't, it's a trade. This one went up 20 points, but I'm not going to count that. We're only looking for 5. Winner. This trade was a losing trade because it then closed under the blue dot. If it goes under the blue dot, then we're out of the trade. This trade over here got you 25 points. That's $500 in 10 minutes per one contract. But I'm only going to count 5 points. Winner, 5 points. Winner, 5 points. Here's a short trade. Red means down. So if the price touches the red dot or the red arrow, and as long as it doesn't close above that red dot or red arrow, it's a trade. So right here, touches the arrow, you're in over here, gets 5 points. Winner. This one touches the red dot. I'll go zoom in a little closer. Touches the red dot, closes under it, went down 10 points, which is $200. I'm only counting it as 5 points. Another $100 winner. So we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm only counting them as 5 points. That's $700. That's serious money in 2 hours. That's only trading one contract, not 10 or 20 or 50 like some of our clients, just one. I don't like to exaggerate. I like to do the opposite. I actually say less than what it actually made. Some of these trades, you could have made 10 or 20 points out of them. I'm not even going to count that. I like to do the opposite of everybody always exaggerates, says how great everything is. I do the opposite. I want to say less profit. I'm only going to count 5 points, which is $100 every time. The arrow is an even better trade than the dot. A blue arrow or a red arrow is an even stronger buy or sell signal than the dots. The dots are very good trades. The arrows are fantastic trades. Not everyone is going to be a winner. I guarantee that. Here's a losing trade. I pointed that out. We had about 25 trades. You had 25 opportunities to take trades today. 18 winners. 18 winners times $100 a point. Wait a minute, that's $1,800. Minus the 7 losers. No, 25 winners minus the 7 losers. That's $1,800 for the day. One contract. Not 10, not 50, just one. But take your win percentage here, and I'm lowballing this as 75%, 3 out of 4. I know you can do better, but I like to say a little less. I like to underpromise. So when you do it, you get a surprise. You're like, wow, it's even better than you said it was. Okay, anytime it hits a blue dot or a blue arrow, very simple. I mean, I can't make it easier than that. I don't know what anybody else would want that's any better. Again, compare this to your trading. Just compare it. I said 25 trades. I meant 25 total trades. It was 18 winners, 7 losers. It's $1,300 for the day. Anytime it hits the blue dot, and just as long as it doesn't, like right over here, this closed under it, no trade. This closed under it, no trade. This one closed on it, 1 minute later, catch a 5 points, $100. This one closed right here, $100. This one did not touch the dots. So we're not taking these green bars. Repeat, the price has to come down, touch the blue dot or the blue arrow, and just make sure that it does not close under that dot or arrow. So it's got to close either on it or above it. As soon as that closes, we're in the next. As soon as the next bar opens, we're in. And there's a little countdown clock here, so you can get prepared for that. These are the exact signals you saw today. Some people say, oh, well, you're looking at the chart afterwards. No, this is the exact same chart. Because once the price bar closes, it's final. It will never, ever change again. So if the bar closes and we're only taking trades when the bar closes, well, yeah, I guess this is the exact signals that you would see. Yes, it is. This is the exact signal. I mean, that'd be cheating otherwise. We wouldn't be at 25 years if we've been cheating everybody all along. I certainly wouldn't be here because I wouldn't stand for that. Here, again, hits the blue dot, bounces off of it, 5 points. In fact, you could have made as many as 30 points, but I'm only counting 5. We're just using that as a target. You can just do this all day long, bang out 100. You could just bang out $100 all day long. Keep in mind, I'll repeat for the 3rd time, they'll be losing trades. That'll also guarantee you. There's no perfect system. This isn't perfect either. There will be losing trades, and there's risk in trading. Remember that. I showed you the daily, weekly stock charts for option traders or for position traders. Now we're looking at the intraday chart. Hits here. This way is another example. Hits the blue dot right there. The close, by the way, I just assume everybody knows this. And by the way, this is called a bar, a price bar. The close is the little line that sticks out to the right. So once that bar closes, clearly above the blue dot, as soon as the next bar opens, which is right there, the little line that sticks out to the left, we immediately hit the buy market button. We're in. 1 minute later, hit the 5 points. Winner, another 100. 2 minutes later, got another trade, 5 points. Winner, another 100. It's just incredible. I mean, people are telling me they've never seen anything like it. It's not for me to judge. You're already about to suffer. I'm just trying to help you. I'm just here to show you how to use it. It sells itself. That's the easy part. All you have to do is just compare it to what you were using before Abletrend. Game over. I mean, nothing compares to it. Yeah, right here. So now I pointed these out already. Hits the blue dot, closes right there. You're in on the very next bar. 5 points, winner, another 100. Here again, closes right above the red dot, a blue dot, hits the blue dot, closes above it, another 100, winner. You say, what about these two? These are losers. No, they didn't hit the blue dot. Not a trade. Well, how about this one? This one would have lost. If I got in here, went down. No, it closed under the blue dot. It's a simple, could you get easier than this? It doesn't come a lot easier than this, right? You could also get in on the triple confirmation. In other words, the big dot. If you also have the blue arrow, which you do, you can get in there too. That's a losing trade. Finally. Losing trade here. I want to point out there's going to be a few of those. You're going to have way more winning trades. We're up like 1,500 or something at this point in the day. We're going to get back a little bit on those two. And then right over here, another winning trade. Hits the blue arrow, closes right at the arrow. 1 minute later, 5 points. This one also hits the blue arrow, closes right there. We actually had to wait 5 minutes before we got our 5 points there. Winner. You say, do I go short here? You're hitting the red dot. No, it closed above the red dot. Got to wait for the bar to close. That's it. That's all it is. Keep it simple. Because it's been banging out day after day, month after month. Watching this every day for 4 months. I put this together because I wanted to be simple, and I wanted you to have a very high win percentage. You get your confidence up. You feel good. Hey, I made some winning trades today. Made some money today. This is great. You can increase your contracts or trade multiple, down the road. Just keep it simple. Keep it really simple, conservative. We're very, very low risk here. And they're all low risk trades because you're getting in at support or resistance at the dots or the arrows. If you're trading multiple contracts, automatically take one, let's say you're trading two, take one off after 5 points, let the other one run. That's all we do. We keep it simple. Because simple works. And after hours, as you can see here, it just kept going higher. So, most importantly, if you're on a trial right now, you have to do the one-on-one trading session. I'll do that for you. I'm offering that to you. If somebody offered it to me, I'd be so appreciative. I'll do a 15-minute one-on-one trading session. You won't get your money's worth out of it. You're not going to be an expert watching webinars or trying to figure it out on their own. I send everybody an email the first day they get a trial, asking them when's a good time to do a one-on-one trading session. I'm willing to do that for you. You get very good support here. We're actually willing to even help you and show you the right way to do it. It's nothing to sell you. You already bought the trial. I just want to show you the right way to use it so that for your 30 days going forward, you can make the most amount of money possible. So take advantage of the one-on-one trading session if you're on a trial. The sooner the better, because this way you'll know the right way right from the beginning. And I can show you a lot more and be a lot more specific to the charts you like to trade when we're talking one-on-one than in a room full of 50 people like we're doing right now. You can't be hands-on, and I can't help everybody, obviously, when we're in a room. But one-on-one help, we offer that, and it comes with the trial. You have to pay anything extra for it? Yeah, that's all included. I love what I do, want to be helpful. Let me know what I can do to be helpful, because that's what I'm here for. But most importantly, you won't get your money's worth, and I want everybody to get their money's worth, because if I spent $100 for something for a month, I want to get my money's worth out of that. And if somebody's willing to help me and show me, and kind of just do a little quick 15-minute one-on-one trading session, point me in the right direction, wow, I would be real appreciative of that. So take advantage of that. I'm offering that to you. Yeah, Michael, you can do that perfectly fine. Yeah, I think that's a good idea to do that. Yes, sir. All right, thanks everyone for being here. Hope this was helpful. Stay in touch. Let me know how I can help. Most importantly, more importantly than trading or anything else, is to stay safe.